Hey, we're a family of 4 with 2 small children, and we're going on a trip to Europe for 12 days. I'm going to show you every single thing that we're packing, things that I think are going to make the trip so much easier with a baby and a toddler, and how you can bring a lot less stuff on your trip to Europe. We're packing in just this one suitcase, and then we're going to have 3 backpacks, and we're going to make do with a lot less stuff than you probably would normally think. We're bringing a big checked bag, and then my diaper bag, a bag for the girls, for the kids, and then my husband will have a backpack as well. And then we're gonna bring one single stroller. We figure that the girls could kind of switch off. The baby I'll definitely be wearing in the baby carrier a lot, and the toddler will probably be riding in the stroller a lot. But whenever she wants to walk, the baby can sit in the stroller and get a break from being in the carrier. I'll do a follow-up video after our trip and do an unpack with me so that you can see what worked really well and what maybe I wish I hadn't brought, and give a little bit different information in that video. We'll start with the backpack. So this is just my typical diaper bag. It's going to have all the basic things in it, like diapers, wipes, maybe like some headphones for me, that kind of stuff. But the one thing I do want to point out is my Hideaway water bottle, which I will open up and show you once I get into the suitcase, but this is my case for it. So it goes in here and it just clips to my backpack so that it's super easy and convenient to reach. Hi, I'm Tori from Tori Pines Travels. I'm a family travel blogger and YouTuber, and if you find this video helpful for planning your trip to Europe, please like this video, hit subscribe so you can see all of our Europe content, and ring the little notification bell so that you get an alert every time I have a new video. Okay, so this is the backpack for my daughters, and I will show you everything that we have in here. So it's primarily stuff that they're going to need for the plane. First thing in here is an inflatable boppy. I still use a boppy a ton around the house for my baby, and so this one is nice because it's inflatable, so it packs up fairly small. You can kind of get an idea of how big it is. It does come with this really awesome pump that is also super small, and it only takes it a few puffs to fully inflate, which I was shocked by how great this one is, and this came with it. So I can use that, but I also have another one that I'll show you in a second. So I plan to use this for the flight, just for when I'm nursing the baby, and so that hopefully it can kind of help her sleep better on me. We are going to have the bassinet on the airplane, which I will do a review of after the fact because we've never used one of those before and I've seen them all over social media. So I'm very excited to be able to try the bassinet seats on the long haul flight. But I still thought that the boppy might come in handy, for the airplane or like the train rides and whatnot. My daughter's headphones and her tablet, obviously for the 3-year-old, that will be a necessity. I also have melatonin gummies. We have yet to try these, but I figured for the 3-year-old, it might help her on the plane, but also just adjust to the time change. I have no idea how that's going to affect her. And honestly, I packed some extra ones for my husband and I to be able to have, just because, sometimes when you get on a plane, even if you are exhausted, you can just be a little bit stir crazy. So I brought some of those for all of us. The next big thing in here, this takes up a ton of space, is my daughter's inflatable airplane bed. So this is the kind that goes right on her seat and then it kind of goes down into the foot space. And so it makes it a full bed situation for her. I know not every plane will let you use this, so I'm not sure whether they're going to allow it or not. We have used it on flights before to Vegas, and so it was super helpful. She loved it. She slept great on it, actually. But so this is what it is, and it just folds up fairly small. I mean, it's still kind of big, and it takes up a little bit of space, so I'm hoping they do let us use it, but we're gonna try. And the pump that I was telling you about is right here, and what's nice is obviously I can use it for both of my inflatable things. It is teeny tiny. I got it on Amazon. I'll put links for all these things in the description below so you can see exactly what we have. But it is tiny, like a little bit bigger than the size of a golf ball. Like, it's so small. It has different adapters. It's so powerful. I mean, this inflates both of these things in a matter of just legitimately 5 or 10 seconds. This will be awesome. We have used it once before and it's great. So that goes for both of those inflatable things. This is a little travel pouch that I use for my daughter on all of our trips, and it just has a whole bunch of selection of different activities for her. It has like a little drawing pad, it has stickers, coloring book, crayons. There's a little board book in here, some model magics, little things to keep her entertained. And so this is something she sees all the time on our trips. But then I got a whole bunch of brand new activities too that she hasn't seen. So some things are this dotted activity. And I got some different watercolor books. They're those kinds that have the paint right on the page and then just a few little fidget toys for the baby as well. So that's this bag. Before I get into the suitcase, I'm going to show you some other random things that are going to be kind of outside of our luggage during our travel day. So we are bringing 2 of these stroller fans. Those will just attach to the stroller so they don't really need a space in our luggage or anything like that. It's going to be really hot when we're there. We're going to be in Italy, Spain, and France, and it's supposed to be well into the 90s, or at least low 90s in most of those places. So I know it's going to be hot. So we're definitely going to need these fans. This is my baby carrier. I am absolutely obsessed with it. I use it all the time. It's by the Maybe brand, and it is called the Monarch carrier in Houndstooth. I love this so much. I'll put in some clips of me wearing it so you can kind of see it in action. I do have the little accessory pouch as well, which is so nice for putting my phone or just like my little wallet or whatever I need. If my hands are full, I can just throw it in here. I love this carrier so much. It is so comfortable. I can wear her for hours and hours and hours and barely feel like I even have her on me. And she's 11 months old now, so she's getting heavier, and this carrier has saved my back. I do have a link in the description below. It'll get you 10% off, and you will not regret it. So be sure to click the link in the description below. We are also going to bring the Tush Baby. I also love this thing so much as well. If you're not familiar with the baby carrier situations, I think personally they have very different purposes. I mean, both are for carrying kids, obviously, but this is not enclosed. And so it's a lot more for just kind of the up, down, not necessarily walking a ton and carrying. And you definitely can, but for me, I like to use it a little bit less for like long distance walking around the city, more for if I know we're going to be picking our toddler up and down a lot. But it really saves our back and saves our shoulder and our arms by having this around our waist to be able to hold the weight. So I really love my Tush Baby so much. And I think that we're going to be able to use it for our toddler, but also sometimes might use it for the baby just because it's going to be so hot. It might be nice to not have her wrapped up in the carrier and give a little bit more air and space to breathe so that she is not sweltering and I'm not sweltering as well. And then the only other thing is just our lovely neck pillows. So we'll have these just to maybe help us sleep a little bit on the plane. Okay, last but not least, our suitcase. So I'll tip it up just to kind of give you an idea. It's upside down, but I have all of my clothes and the girls' clothes on this side, and then all of our things. I'll open up, and then my husband's clothes will get added to this. He hasn't done his clothes yet, so he'll get this last section here in this spot. I haven't finished packing all my clothes, but all my clothes are going to go into this pouch. We are going to be there for 12 days. I am going to be bringing about 7 or 8 days worth of clothes, including some bathing suits. And we are going to have 1 load of laundry on our cruise. So I didn't mention that, but we are going to be going on a 7-night cruise as part of this trip. 3 nights on land, 7 nights on the cruise. We got a package to get 20 items washed while we're on the cruise. So we're going to definitely utilize that. And I also packed, which you'll see, some Tide sink packets so we can do some laundry in the sink should we need that, which I am definitely foreseeing that we will because we have 2 small children and there's going to be lots of pasta sauce eaten, so I'm sure there will be red sauce on lots of our clothes. Anyways, so I'm going to bring about 7 or 8 outfits and then do some laundry and be able to rewear things. These are our Tima towels. I have 2 of these in here. I might actually put one more in I probably am going to add one to my diaper bag just because I love my Tima towels. I use them as blankets on the airplane if it's cold, or on the train if it's cold. We use them as beach towels, and we use them as picnic blankets. We are always like randomly needing a blanket to put down for our baby to sit on, things like that. It's really nice in the airport to be able to put on the ground so she's not like sitting on the airport carpet. So I love our Tima towels. I have one for each of us, and if I can squeeze all 4 in, I probably will bring them just because we love them so much. They fold down pretty small. They are super fast to dry. They're very soft. I love them so much. They have some fun prints. I brought water shoes for all of us because a lot of the beaches are going to be very pebbly, and just there's a water part or a splash pad situation on our cruise ship, so I thought these would be nice for the girls to be able to wear. I have my curling iron, my baby sleep sack here, and then I've got the packing cube for the baby. This is the packing cube for the 3-year-old. I brought 14 outfits for each of them, and they managed to fit in these packing cubes each, which I thought was a great feat. I'm not sure if that's the appropriate amount. I kind of feel like I maybe brought a little bit too much clothes for them, but I also know there's accidents and there's lots and lots of food being spilled. So I just really wanted to have extras. Of course, I packed several pairs of pajamas and socks and underwear and different things like that as well. I am not going to be packing lots of diapers. I'm going to have for about a day's worth in our diaper bag, and then we're going to buy the rest of it when we get there. I did not want to have to lug around diapers. Okay, I brought a huge bag of Ziplocs. These are amazing for travel in general, but specifically on the cruise. I know that I'm going to be able to load them up in the morning with cereals and pastries and be able to pop them in our bag for the day and have snacks to feed the children along the way. I mean, honestly, it's a money saving thing too, so that we can have free snack that we get from the ship. My daughter's extra pair of sandals. And then I also brought 2 money belts. So my husband and I will each have a money belt to use. We truthfully have never used these before when we've been to Europe. I don't know, we just didn't, and we didn't have kids with us. So I guess we figured that we were a little bit more aware, but I knew that with the kids, we were gonna need something to keep our passports and our money safe. So I am going to be using these. Now on to the rest of the things. So I've got my cosmetic bag, obviously. This is my travel-on crossbody bag. I really love this thing. I have used this many times. It's great because, for one, it holds a ton of stuff, but all of the zippers are pickpocket proof, so they all clip in, and then they're harder for people to be able to get open and pickpocket. But it also has a water bottle pouch with it, which I think is super helpful. It actually has 2, one on each side, so I use that a lot. And there's just a lot of great storage pockets in this thing. I'm not 100% sure how much I'm going to use this between my money belts, and I'm going to be carrying around a diaper bag throughout the entire trip, obviously. I'm going to be carrying the baby probably all day, every day, so I didn't know how realistic it would be to wear this and her. But we'll see. Inside, I stuffed a few things. So these are the Tide sink packets that I was talking about. I have a whole baggie of toilet paper because lots of bathrooms in Europe that don't have supply toilet paper and you have to bring it yourself. I got these motion patches that are supposed to be really good for the cruise if anybody gets motion sickness. Magnetic hooks for the cruise ship room walls to help us stay organized. And then I did bring a luggage lock for if we need to store our luggage throughout the trip anywhere. I can put that on our suitcase. I have some laundry bags, and then this is my bag of toiletries, medicines, everything I might need for the kids. I do not want to be stuck in another country without the basic medicines for them. So I have things like children's Tylenol, Motrin, and allergy. I have children's cold medicine, itch cream for if they get bug bites. I have a baby thermometer. And then I also have some sunscreen in here and a bottle of Miss Mouth's Messy Eater Stain Treater, which is the best thing ever created for stains, and I will link this for sure in the notes below. So I'm bringing this with us to help with some of the tomato stains. Next up is my Hideaway water bottles. I'm obsessed with my Hideaway water bottle. Throughout Italy and other parts of Europe, there's water fountains that have cold, safe, clean drinking water that's amazing. And so you need a water bottle to carry around throughout your day, but they can get super heavy and clunky and bulky, and you don't want to be carrying them around the cities all day long. So I love my Hideaway water bottle. So it literally just collapses from this into this tiny little ring. Like, it's super tiny, and that was the carry pouch that I mentioned earlier. You can just pop it in that, and it's done. So fill it up, drink it, collapse it back down, and you're good to go. I love these. I will put a link in the description below for these as well. I have my baby's sound machine, the rest of my girls' cosmetics, but it's mostly just like diaper rash cream and bows and toothpaste and toothbrush and that kind of thing. I am bringing this phone pouch just for if we are, at the ship splash pad, pool, or even just in the water at one of the beaches. I thought it might be nice to use for my phone to be able to get pictures. This is our power converter for Europe. So it has 3 different outlets. It has the USBs and USB-C, and then all the different adapters that you might need. But it's not just a adapter, it's also a converter. So it converts the voltage, so it's safe to be able to use for things like hair dryers and blow dryers. The adapter is cheaper and smaller, but it does not convert the voltage. And then the last thing is our diaper bag that we're going to be using during the trip. So I could just use this on the airplane, but it's a lot smaller, and so I really wanted to be able to have a lot more space with my regular diaper bag. But what I love about this one is the zipper is in the back. So the whole time it's on your back, it's actually covered so people can't see it and theoretically can't open it up. Now, I'm not going to be keeping my passport or money or anything super valuable in this anyways, but it is a nice little added feature just so anything random doesn't get stolen. And then throughout the trip, every single day, I'll just load this up with what we need for the day, as far as like diapers and snacks and whatnot goes for the girls. So that is it. So we're about to leave in a few days, and I'm so excited. I think that we've really narrowed it all down for the things that are going to be the most important for us. Specifically, traveling with 2 small kids, we wanted to bring as least amount of stuff as possible while still making sure that we have the really important necessities to make it as stress-free and easy as possible when bringing them all around Europe. But we're so excited. So like I said, please like and subscribe. If you subscribe, then you can see all of our content traveling around Europe with 2 small children, and hopefully help you plan your trip to be able to take your kids to Europe too. Bye.